The Lord watches over those who fear him, those who wait for him and hope in his mercy and loving kindness. Psalm 33:18. In the previous section, we talked about scientists spreading fear, and here we are talking about fearing God. The fear of God is different in that it is not malicious. It is linked to respect, reverence, and worship. However, let's be clear, those who know God would not care to cross him. For example, a man called Judas double-crossed Jesus by making an alliance with Satan through the hands of man to have Jesus arrested. Judas received Satan's reward at the end of a rope. As children, we fear our earthly fathers, particularly if we've been naughty. Yet most of us have the assurance that whatever the punishment, we are loved by Dad. This serves as an example of the fear that exists between God the Father and his children. I think that it is also worth saying that the Bible tells us that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. We are told to wait for the Lord. It's an interesting thing that the bird shown in the picture is waiting for the Lord. This is where the creatures have the advantage over most humans. There is no pride or arrogance within the animal kingdom other than man. So then the whole of creation waits for God to make his final move, the restoration of all things. We have become less and less interested in waiting. We live in a world of the instant answer, instant heat, instant cold, instant communications, fast foods, and ultra-fast travel. One of the major political battles fought between parties in Parliament involves the waiting of people for medical diagnosis and treatment. Has any of our modern godless ways brought us happiness? I have the answer by studying the latest figures on worldwide increase in mental health issues. Dubbed the silent crisis, many of its victims are trapped by their socio-economic status and have no hope of help. This leads us to the final element of the scripture, hope. People want hope. I know this because one movie that is on almost everyone's top 10 list is The Shawshank Redemption. The movie, although not explicit, contains some of the most violent and depraved behaviour that human beings can demonstrate. Yet the theme that runs through the movie like a golden thread coming from the lead figure is hope. Indeed, the last two words spoken by the narrator of the film is, I hope. The promise is that if you fear God and wait and hope for him, he will watch over you and take you from this life into the eternity of eternities. If you have placed your hope in anyone or anything else, then you will most certainly be disappointed. What have you placed your hope in?